Yeah, you want me to hit go live?
Six waving. Yeah.
There we
Okay.
go.
Yeah, go live.
Well, I think we're out there.
Nope. Here, let me hit that.
It looks like we might actually be. There we go.
Are we there?
We're there. We're on.
Yeah, we're live. We're
Hey, there's
live.
Wanda.
You can see people?
We got. They're sitting in the
Oh,
chat.
shit. Hey.
There we go. Hey, how's it going out there? So
Wanda
weird
beam.
having interaction.
Yeah, this is weird. We've been sitting here for like 30 minutes trying to figure out what the hell we're doing. So being on time is actually pretty good. Someone's got to handle the chat because
it's all right. I got it. I got to pull.
You got the chat? Right, cool.
I got the chat. All right. We're all good. We got it now.
All right, hey everybody. We're gonna start off like we always start off, just by quickly giving a shout out to South River Brewing Co. They sponsored this disaster that we call a podcast, and I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, SouthRiverBrewingCo.ca. Great guys. They support the Zoom license, so we do wild stuff like go live randomly on a Wednesday.
That's right.
Right
on a Wednesday night. So if I know Jay's in Ontario, but obviously anybody else that's close by in Ontario that watching this afterwards, by all means, go to their website, South River Brewing Co. and pick up some beer. I believe it's $50 or more still. You get free shipping, and I think they usually have some promos going on too. Yep. So woke up to some snow this morning, eh? Everyone that's in
everyone's miserable. It's
unbelievable,
just adds to it, eh? Like just everything.
Jay knows what we're talking about. I'm sure there was I'm thinking there was snow up in Barrie where they're from, but man, oh man.
Yeah, they brought it down. So I think we should talk about KB Radio really quick. I think it's the first thing we should talk about. I think
so, because we've got some big supporters, people that are pushing both of us on the chat going too. But yeah, that was unbelievable, eh? The KB Radio countdown, top 25. Big shout out to Al who runs that, and it was actually really, really great for everyone. Oh yeah, not in LaFontaine.
Not in LaFontaine.
So it was great that he was answering everyone's questions. And 35, that's going to be 35 degrees. Sorry, looking at the chat, 35 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm assuming. Or just that'd be Celsius.
You know what's hilarious? My chat is behind yours because you were like, "Oh, 35 degrees," and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
And it's on there.
It was random. There it is. So yeah,
there it is. See, there you go.
A.
Yeah, sorry, that's gonna happen all the way through. But anyways, so we were going up for number one spot. We clinched it for a week, and I mean, it was a good battle. It was fun. We've been on the chart. I think you say 8 weeks?
This will be the 10th week.
This will be the 10th week.
10th week. Yeah. So Fix Me came out in January on my birthday.
Washington State.
Yeah. And our boys in 12 years today, they jumped on the charts and jumped up to 7 in 2 weeks, and we were at number 2. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, they're gonna jump us for sure and go right to 1. We got 1 for a week. Now they're on it, and I hope they stay strong. We've been 2-3 the last 4 weeks.
Yep.
2-2-1-2. So it's been great. It's been awesome. Yeah, awesome. It's crazy.
Little side story to that. So I'd sent Al our other song, Who's Lonely Now, and he said, "Oh no, let this one ride out." And I'm very happy he had mentioned that too, because yeah, that was very exciting to see that to go number 1. But big shout out to 12 Years Today for obviously their support.
Big shout out, boys. Yeah,
it's
fucking dope. The funny thing is that song's on the chart, and we're 2 singles past that song, and yet, those aren't charted because Fix Me is still up there. So it's been up there so fucking long that we're doing the acoustic version of it, and the original is still on the chart. So it's awesome. Thanks, KB Radio. It's wicked. I noticed yesterday we were on the University of Western Radio. We were there for 1 week at number 8.
Yeah, we were,
and then we got bounced. But I saw yesterday that who is it? Death from Above is number 1 this week.
Death from Above.
Death from Above, yeah. So it's like we were on a chart with
Death from Above.
People who do bands, like people who do bands, people who do music as a job, that's cool. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I thought that was really fucking dope. So yeah, cool. But, we have 11 people are watching us right now. I thought we capped out at 4. So this is
beyond your expectations.
Almost triple what I thought. Oh, we lost one. That's my fault. Sorry.
But no, and I know Jay's saying like stoked for this acoustic version. I know it's one of the things and we talked about it before, that I usually am always writing our songs acoustically, right? So whenever you give me something, I usually try and play it acoustically. And when we kind of sat down and said, hey, you know what, maybe we should try and do an acoustic version of a song, and which one should it be? Well, probably Fix Me. It makes the most sense out of everything. And man, that was it was fun. It was it just kind of, and it just kind of came together. It really wasn't a whole lot to go with it, right? I
Yeah.
sent you over the guitar and vocals, and you put the bass line down and added
total different thing. Like the songs are
totally.
like could not sound more different, and everything's different
Yeah.
about it. But it's still the song. It's still dope. It comes out Friday, guys.
Yep.
Looks like Wanda said, can't wait for the acoustic. I hope you like it. Let us know if you like it. Give us some feedback. If you don't like it,
tell us. Yeah, we put out a poll, and 88% of people said that they wanted to hear another one, but we haven't had this one out yet, so that should be interesting.
Yeah.
To see.
So maybe
the
wait.
opinions will change.
Yeah, they're like, you know, you guys are actually shit if you strip it down. So yeah, so another thing I'll say is I tuned into Ashley LeBlanc. She has live shows every Friday.
That's right. Yeah.
And I was there, I think last Friday or the Friday before, and her dad was drumming with her. And I chat in, and I was like, fuck, is that the fucking famous dad? And she's like, yeah, and she was like chatting back. It was cool. Like it was. So if anybody's out there and they're free Friday night doing nothing, or if you're doing something, check out Ashley LeBlanc, man. She has a live stream about a half hour to an hour.
Yeah, every Friday night,
dope.
Right? Facebook,
yeah,
Instagram, I believe she has it on both platforms.
Yeah.
Jay, yeah, you said, do you redo the vocals? Yeah, I did redo the vocals for Fix Me. We stripped it right back down, rearranged really the guitar too. I mean, the song does sound a lot different. I think it's even longer. I want to say, is it over 3 minutes? I think
it can't be shorter. It can't be less than
shorter,
2:17 that it was.
I think it's just over 3 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe just under. But yeah, so we redid the whole thing all the way down, and be interesting. I love the country debate. I know this is a big one. I've seen this on the Twitter fight too. But yeah, I really like Ashley's sound, like the country sound that she has. And
yeah,
it was a great podcast too. So if anyone's
missed
that one, check it out.
She does that by herself, and you know, the only time she had someone as her dad drummed for her, and it's so cool. It's so cool that, you know, it's unfortunately we can't do something. I would love to do something like that with our music. Just go get in a room and live stream.
Could you imagine actually playing together in the same room?
No.
Not now. It's almost not even worth
not even at all. No, it's insane. But like we did the other day, but next time, like when we first sit down and jam, we're at least 22 songs behind. That we have to catch up on.
You know, I'm not even nervous anymore about playing the songs. I'm just nervous about even remembering.
Oh, buddy, and just
go.
Fuck, I don't remember. You sent me a song the other day, and I was like, "Don't remember recording this."
That was pretty funny.
I was like, funny. "Oh, I don't remember this."
I don't even remember that drum line or that bass line.
Nothing about it. No, so it'd be interesting.
I no really dig that.
Country.
That was another one. Yes, All Packed Up is that one that we're working on right now, and trying to tie up the vocals to that one, which I can't.
Yeah, so we should let's go over. So just for anyone who cares to know this, our single comes out Friday. It's an acoustic version of Fix Me, obviously, and that drops Friday. And then after that, our next single, should we say? I guess we could say.
Yeah, why not?
Is called Secret Whispers, and that will be the last single before the entire album drops. The Stories of Others 14-track album, and that's going to be coming out. We're hoping by May 24. Long weekend, the full album
for all the American our friends out there. That is our Victoria Day, where we celebrate the Queen. So that would be our holiday, May 24. And I think this year, I think it, like May 24th lands on a Monday.
Yeah, so the May 24th is actually
May 24th lands on a Monday.
Yeah,
which never happens.
So. No. So and then, you know, we were talking about that the other day, how we're just kind of pretty excited to get the album kind of out. We no one knows, we're like so much further than the first album at this point. We're almost half done the second album. If we release it as a full album, we'd be about half done. And I'm personally just so stoked for. I think the second, all these new stuff we're doing is so exciting. They're all kind of single worthy, which is kind of goes with what we're talking about, just going singles. So yeah, we have a bunch of shit that's ready to go, and we're just sitting on it, and it sucks because I kind of want to show it off. I'm kind of excited, but
that's
time,
just the way we
patience,
young
yeah.
grasshopper. But yes, May 24, 2021. So yeah, we'll have the Secret Whispers. That's when that single will drop. That's when the album.
The whole album.
I apologize. The whole album will drop, and shortly before that, we'll release Secret Whispers. We might try and do something different to release it, but not 100% sure yet. We haven't decided how we want to roll that out.
Yeah,
but
anything. We're trying everything we can try. We have a bag of just attempts,
just tricks,
and then just
tricks
like
that we have.
I wouldn't say they're tricks. Like tricks sometimes work, so we're just throwing shit into the wind. But yeah, so we have a bunch of stuff. Like it's great because in this climate that music is right now, it's I think it's important to have stuff in your back pocket, and we're fortunate to have a bunch of shit in our back pocket that I think is like fantastic stuff. I think it's almost better than, as you said the other day, you were like, well, it should be getting better because we're getting more comfortable, and I think the Chasing Records sound I think is coming out, and we talked about that with 12 Years on their podcast, but I feel like our sound, whether it be as like a slower song, a fast song, is starting to be cemented, like like who we are and what we do. So yeah, it's cool. Sure it's cool to be like, hey, I know I when you write something like this is a Chasing Records song, like out the gate you could tell, and it's awesome. It's a cool feeling.
Yeah, it's really neat. Pros, please do a pre-save so we aren't late to the party. We'll do a pre-save. There will be a pre-save for the Secret Whispers or the whole album once we put it out there.
Yeah.
There is a pre-save on our Twitter though. If you want to pre-save for Fix Me, if you haven't done so already. So that's out there. But no, I agree. I'm pumped for this new stuff out. And I know it's a tough thing to have to wait on it and sit on it. And
yeah,
man, oh man.
Yeah.
But we were, like you said, we were chatting with quite a few people, and it seems to be the way to go, to just drop singles and then compile them in some way. And then maybe have an Easter egg in there.
Yeah, because who knows?
Who knows, right? We were talking, Cleopatra was another one, right? We came back 2017, right? That song that they have it right now, that's just flying. So you just never know. You never know.
Never know. I don't know. No. But we're not going to be. I think we're going to try and do a single a month drop at this point, or maybe after the album, maybe a single after that, and keep going.
Yeah.
So
we talked about maybe even doing some more acoustic stuff too.
Yes, yes, and we, you know what? I think we could do acoustic for any song, but I think that people want to hear a certain song, then maybe we'll just go ahead and do it. I know Who's Lonely Now probably will do acoustically. I guess it's a single, right?
And I know Jay loves that song as much.
Yeah, Jay. That's for Jay.
As long as he never wants to admit it, he loves that song.
We're gonna whisper his name in the beginning of the song, be like Jay.
We'll add it in there.
Yeah. So
the other thing I worried about in that song is because that was the whole Natalie Imbruglia tour and ending, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was like, how do you do I try and pull that off acoustically?
No.
That's what I said. Like, I feel like
you'll know when you record it.
I guess you know. Yeah. So
yeah.
I feel like that may be the next one to try out, but
yeah, there's a few though. There's a few that will translate well. I think Down the Road would be a dope one acoustically.
Yeah. I even think I know Slow Burn and Chapter 2 with the build-ups, and they're if you listen to them, they don't change really.
No.
It's just the way the vocals go, and but realistically the song is the same all the way through. Forgotten would be a cool one actually too to do.
That'd be dope too. Yeah,
that'd be a good one to do.
Someone Forgotten,
strip that down. Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, the people have spoken, obviously. So
yeah, exactly. All right, fine. We'll redo the entire. No, we're not.
Sure, we'll do the whole thing. But you know what? That's a good thing to do.
I'll pull it on a live one. We won't pull a Matt Mays for this album.
Oh, okay.
We won't do the stories because he did what? The Once Upon a Hell of a Time, Twice Upon a Hell of a Time. So it'd be like the stories of others, the stories of other. I don't know.
No, I don't know that works. No.
Clever title. It's
not our story.
It's not our story.
No, it's not our story. Acoustic. Yeah. So so that's kind of how it's December 8th. Oh, it's his birthday. Oh, I'm just kind of trying to keep up with chat. People are going.
I know.
Okay. Anyway, probably was doing. So yeah. So guys, if you hear the acoustic version of Fix Me and you like it, please let us know. It's super stripped down. So when we record a song, normally we do, we throw in bass and guitar, obviously, but then we throw in drums and the odd time MIDI. More so now. I think the second album, I think every song is MIDI.
I was gonna say on the tracks that we've just put out, there's a lot more behind it. But it really fills the sound, and been really excited for.
Yeah, me too.
I'm really excited for these ones. I don't know, what it is.
I know. They're all so fucking good, and they all make me feel a certain way. Like we have a song that we recorded called "Closed Borders," and it reminds me of summer. And I think that if we're doing singles by a month, that song has to come out in like middle of the summer, because that song specifically, still waiting.
Which is funny because that song is so relevant right now. And I mean, that's kind of where the title in a way came from, is that we can't ever get down to the States. We can't go anywhere. We can't even cross the provincial borders, let alone
can't go to your house.
Yeah, no, it's true. You can't even cross the street border.
No.
So it's really interesting. And looking back at that song, and it's just kind of funny to think that we're still in this. So
yeah, fuck. Well, it's gonna be surreal once we could jam, because then we're like, wow, this is kind of, got past the stage where we're gonna fucking have to worry about getting together. I think that's when it becomes more surreal, like when we're like, hey, we're jam next week, cool. But yeah, so we're hoping to get something together. We're trying to get some sort of idea of how to get shows going when we can, obviously, which will probably be forever. But
seems like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're trying to get to the next step as a band, and the next step would be, someone playing drums, unless we can make Jay move to London. I don't know anyone who plays drums, so
we still can't go to the LCBO. I love it. Yeah, so there's a comment on Twitter that I'd made this week, and oh my god, so I realized LCBO is trending, and then I always forget that we have so many followers that are not that are obviously not from Ontario. So the LCBO stands for Liquor Control Board of Ontario, and they legitimately control all the hard liquor in Ontario. So if you want to get hammered in Ontario, you need to go to them in order to buy it, unless you order it online, I guess, and get it shipped to your door. It's so anyways, I put it out there as saying it's the only place that we could all go and hang out right now and play a gig. So maybe that's the
easiest way to go,
the easiest way to go, although you'd still get fined. Whatever. I mean, I'm sure we'd have enough fans there between the two bands, right? So
at this point, fuck, it might be worth it. It might be the only time you have a show. Like you put money into playing a show anyway. So if we're gonna get fined, that could be our only, That's
we have someone, Shannon Sinclair said, I know a drummer on your street.
Shit. Mine, Shannon. Hi, Shannon. How are you? Yeah.
There you go. See?
I know a drummer on your street. That's interesting. Tell us more. Tell us more.
Tell us more.
Yes. Okay, well, hopefully, yeah. I mean, anything.
So
helps.
that was the funniest for the Lickbo, anyways, as we call it, the Lickbo, not the LCBO, but the Lickbo.
Mm-hmm. You should do an Ontario reading and just educate people of Ontario.
That'd actually be pretty good. Like people, like, what do we have here? And we also have the beer store. Also,
the beer store. Yeah.
Although we finally have it in grocery stores now, so that's kind of nice.
That could be your TikTok sensation, my friend. You just explain Ontario to people who won't care.
No, don't tell them anything.
With
Shannon says
she lives at my house. Oh, right. I'm so stupid. Yeah, her daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Daughter is a drummer. She actually she's been playing drums for a while, actually, and I was at her house before the pandemic, and she was showing me what she could do, and she's playing Seven Nation Army, and just went on a little drum. She went gave me a private 3-song just drum show.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah,
Jay's pretty stoked. He says he wants to do it. So
Jay, man.
All right, we have a drum off.
All right, we got that. Now we need someone. We need someone to we have a drum off, and then we're gonna have someone who could play live MIDI for us, because I think we're gonna need that.
Unless anybody out there can play strings for us.
Keyboard. We need someone to play keyboard.
We need somebody to play keyboard, man. Like in all of our songs now, it's all your fault, man. Recording all
It's
of
all
our songs
my
with
fault,
piano
man.
behind it. Man,
Mhm.
piano is so sweet in songs though. Could
Yeah,
actually be
it's
horns. We just need to get some horns in there. and
no,
that'll be all
the
set.
piano player could start that out. It's yeah, it's so cool. So I was actually reading a thing about recording and how MIDI plays a crucial role in the recording process and how you need to fill out sound and all that shit. So luckily we've been doing that since the first album. So, and that was just because it was just, experimental shit. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool to, I know Viola. Look at this. Shan knows everybody. Shan, just make a list of everybody you have that we could.
I know Jay's got an incredible keyboard player in London. Yeah.
Holy shit, guys. This is great.
We just filled the whole band up actually.
If someone could just play bass, then
actually
I guess go and watch the shows. Yeah, I'll help write the songs. That's awesome. That's great. All right, we have to talk about all that. An incredible keyboard player in London. That's wicked. Okay, so yeah, there you go.
There we go. We got it covered. We can play a gig now.
Yeah. Not worried anymore.
Not worried anymore. But yeah, and just to go back on like our Fix Me acoustic, if people that didn't know or hadn't listened to a previous podcast, but that song was actually the very first song we wrote and the last one that we finally got all together, rearranged the lyrics after Andrew sent me what I thought was fine, and then I sang it, and then he's like, "That's shit," and I go, "Oh, thanks."
No, it was bad. Listen, it was bad. It was fucking bad. So there were expectations at that point. When like you're a sport team and you're bad for a long time, you're fucking bad, whatever.
Kind of like the Leafs, right?
Yeah, bad exactly. And they start. Well, they're not quite the Calgary level yet, but although we have your shitty goalie, so thanks.
You're right. You're welcome for those.
Yeah.
Last night was a brilliant.
Yeah. Oh my god. So when Fix Me was the first song we recorded, obviously. So I was like, here's some lyric ideas. But then at that point, we were 13 songs in the album, and then when you did that, I was like, this doesn't work anymore. It's bullshit. Like you could see the growth in the sense that this was bullshit, and then the rest of the album was like good. So when you went back to the original lyrics I gave you, it was bad. It was bad. Piano, Shannon.
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, sorry. It's just very distracting.
How many guitars? I've got 12. I've got 12 guitars in my arsenal, but I'd say probably only 5 or 6 are usable. I've got a couple upstairs, and I've got some, I think, underneath beds. I try to hide them as best I can. I don't really want to tell anyone how many, but yeah, I've got 12 sitting around. I've got one bass guitar behind there. Yeah.
That's dope.
My Rick is my baby back there, but
baby Rick.
My baby Rick. But yeah, no, that the Fix Me, like, I don't know, man. I absolutely love that song. And it was funny because I remember going, man, that song's too short. I don't know. But and then like I said, when we stripped on it, I'm so stoked for this to come out on Friday. So yeah, kind of hear it in a different light. And we got, like I said, remix those lyrics. And it still kills me though, that song for weeks just ate at me because I couldn't get Your Melody out for the verse.
Hey, you're welcome, buddy. Made you better.
I'm just glad that Fix Me stayed though. That Fix Me line that you heard was still there, at least by the end. So.
And it's their first single, man, and now it's still on the fucking charts, which is that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't know.
And if anyone is listening now, that tonight, I think it's around about 10:30 is when KB Radios will get closer to the top. So we'll kind of see where we're at and see where 12 years is at, because sure would like to see them right up there with us. Be kind of funny if we flip-flopped again, but I don't know about that. I must admit, I haven't really been promoting it either. I was more concerned not concerned, but more promoting our Friday.
Hey, we got to number 1, and then we just said, we came, we saw. We could do the slow burn down. No, I think if I could bet, I would say 12 years holds it again.
I'd be a betting man, and I hope they hold it. And
I hope they hold it. Yeah,
I think they could do it for a couple of weeks. To be honest,
I wonder if we'll do that thing that we stay in the 1-2 range, and then we just completely just fall right off. It'd be interesting to see if we jump from 2 to like 27. Oh, sorry, 27. 27 means we're off the charts. Yeah, sorry. So it'll be interesting to see if we're at 27. That'd be super interesting. But yeah, it doesn't matter at this point. It's just
No.
it's cool that 12 years took the throne from us. We had the throne.
Hey, I mean, if it just went Canadian all the way, it'd be great. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, me too. No, it's
so,
good. You guys don't have the Canadian accent. No, I grew up in a very Portuguese household. So my grandparents didn't speak any English, and I grew up with them and my dad, and my mom wasn't Portuguese, but they all spoke Portuguese. So what I grew up with is, unfortunately, I don't speak Portuguese, but my family talked to me in broken English instead of teaching me Portuguese. So it'd be like blah 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 blah, and that's why I talk so fast and stupid. That's why I try and like really space out my words. Even at work, they're like, "You're talking too fast, man." I'm like, in a meeting, I'm like, "Fuck." So I try to really focus on the words I say. You guys, yeah. But who determines a new tune? I don't know.
Right now, it's pretty much you right now. In terms of like the the drums and the bass line, you've been sending a lot more ideas.
Yeah. So it's just whatever. So I sent Nate probably there's probably like 40 songs of just bass and drum and whatever, keyboard, whatever. And Nate gets inspired by one and he goes back to another one maybe. So we have like a library of stuff.
Yeah, I would say I was gonna say because I even have I've got one like that Thief song that I wrote. I just recorded on my phone, I think, and sent you. I was like, hey, I did this old school. And I still haven't even gotten back to that one. And
you have the fights. Remember the fight?
It's funny.
That song.
I just had the fight roll through my lyric notes there when I was going through, and I saw it. I was like, oh man, I forgot about this tune.
Yeah, there's a few that are just.
There's a few in there just sitting. There's one I thought there was one that we cut from
The Getaway.
The Getaway. That's what it was.
Yeah, we have probably 3 albums worth of songs that we can really like. 3 good albums of songs that we can.
Yeah, that Getaway is on the cutting room floor right now.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
yes, it is.
It's a song that just doesn't seem to fit anywhere, and I don't even know if it fits in this other album. I thought it may, but I don't know.
I think it will.
Yeah,
we'll make it work. We'll make it work
eventually. I mean, you never know.
Is that so?
Yeah, you need to love Jay. You need to go to east of Quebec to get that accent. Yeah, you need that thick French Canadian accent.
Yeah. So so it's I can't remember what we were talking about.
I don't know.
Before this all happened. Yeah. Anyway, so we'll do. I think we're gonna try and do an acoustic album or acoustic. Send me some stuff to mix. Fuck, man. It's just by the time I get Jay, by the time lockdown problems. By the time I get it back from Nate, I want to I just try and hammer it right out because it's like it's gonna be another song, and I'm so stoked. Like all the newer stuff that we've done has been just super exciting. Like it's just super exciting and super.
We will eventually get you a song to mix because we want to see it. We want to see this. Yeah, I want to.
Yeah, for sure.
We got to do one eventually once we get this other one locked down. And it's so sad, man, because we look at this first album we were just talking about the other day, and we were like, in a way, it's kind of nice to get it out of the way, right? Like to be done with it because we have this other one. But at the same time, it's like, oh man, there's so much time and effort.
I know.
To put that one in, so it's kind of hard to just release it. But
Slow Burn just got to 1,550 plays on Spotify. Yeah,
nice.
Which was I love that song, and
I love that song. So
it's cool to see that. That's not a single. It's our first single that our first non-single that passed 1,000.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. That's great. That's cool.
Hey, they want to know about your mask behind you. Is it a Spider-Man?
Oh shit! This is dope. Sorry, hold on. It's not a mask. Spider-Man's my favorite, and of all the heroes, you know why he's my favorite? Because he was so real. Like he got his ass kicked all the time. I'm like, that's kind of real. Like, why the fuck would you watch Superman ever? Superman is just like you need to go to a different planet to get kryptonite to bring it back to like who's gonna fucking do that?
You really overthought this. I'm just saying.
Oh my god, my whole life. Okay, guys, so this is this Spider-Man head.
And this is where Chasing Podcast.
This is where it goes. This is where it goes sideways. This Spider-Man bust is not actually a bust. If you open the bottom, it's actually Yahtzee. I don't know if you can see this, but like instead of numbers, it's like there's Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus. Can you see that? Wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So it's Yahtzee, Spider-Man
edition.
And I went to this.
People are dying right now.
Oh man, I went to this fucking this kid's toy store to get something for Jocelyn actually, and nothing was there that I was like nothing like spoke to me like fuck it, we'll get somewhere else. But this was there.
Other than
I bought it for myself.
That's
Spider-Man Yahtzee, man. Like what motivates you? Who knows?
My kids just they just got Yahtzee. My mom.
Oh, Yahtzee.
Yeah, brought it or gave it to us. We had to go over and pick it up. And I didn't know what it was. I know what Yahtzee is. I didn't know what the gift was. And anyways, I love Yahtzee. I loved it as a kid. I played it as a kid all the time with my parents. So my kids they thought it was the greatest. And so
me too. What reminds me of is
my wife hates Yahtzee. She hates Yahtzee and Monopoly. So we can't play those games.
Oh, Yahtzee is like the fucking like the broke person game. Like you just need dice, right? You know, it's like you just need dice, and then you can just if you have a computer, you can just print off those little
you don't have to print them off. You can just write them off,
or you just write them off. Yeah. So it's like that. But when I saw this when I saw this Spider-Man Yahtzee thing, man, I had to have it. I think I used it once with my brother because he was like about it. He's like, oh fuck, Spider-Man Yahtzee, let's go. I actually have I have Mario Monopoly, and it cost me a ton of money because it comes with these little figurines and they have special powers, which that's a whole other thing. But like I'm a kind of a nerd, eh? Like I hide it. I hide it with like it's cool to be in a band, but I'm kind of a fucking nerd when it comes down to it.
I don't know. My son's got Monopoly, the MLB Monopoly Junior.
Yeah, that's like a cool thing. Like
it's a cool thing. Yeah.
He's not a 36-year-old man fucking playing with.
Yeah, I mean, I play Monopoly against him all the time. If other people would play too, but unfortunately, it doesn't happen. So then
is Rachel watching this?
I don't know. She might be if she is.
Shit, man, she's got to get on that Monopoly shit. Like people, it starts a lot of fights, but who gives a shit? Like
so I said, like I love it. But that's the problem is I'm an asshole when we play games. Like I know I am. I don't know how to control myself. I don't know how to gloat.
Shirt off. You're like this, like fucking doing it.
I don't know how to pull. I don't know how to rein it in, even against my kids. Like for example, we were playing Sorry last night, and I knocked off. Obviously, I made a statement. I was like, "Oh look, I'm gonna knock off the person that's closest to my house." And of course it was Rach. So I bumped her off. And then of course the kids started doing it. So every time somebody was closest, oh yeah, it was great. It was awesome.
Yeah. I wonder why Rachel's like playing games.
And then of course I switched with Isla, my youngest daughter. So she was right at her home and she already had 3 people in and everyone's like, what are you doing that for? And I go, what? And anyways, somebody took her off and then she started bawling and it was funny.
Man, are you good? Do you like fucking toss the board when you lose?
I don't care if I lose. I don't care if I lose, but I gloat when I win and I gloat. Like even if I am losing, as long as any little move that I do just to annoy people, I have no problem doing it.
Okay, but if you're losing, do you get all fucked up and someone else gloats?
No.
Okay, well, that doesn't matter. Yeah, go ahead. No. Go nuts. Yeah.
My son, though, on the other hand, he loses his shit when he loses. Like doesn't like toss the board, but he gets upset. Yeah, it's funny.
That's how it starts though. He's young. Eventually
that's right. We've been really good about being like, listen, you got to learn how to lose. You also have to learn how to win too. But unfortunately, your father is not. I don't like, and also when I win, I don't run around and be like, oh my God, I'm the best. But I do usually say things. I made sure.
Listen, the biggest lesson you give him is how to lose. Cause like life's all about fucking.
Oh, no kidding.
So if losing's more important than winning, like you're a sore winner, like good for you.
That's right.
You can't be a sore loser.
You can't be a sore loser. No, that's what I said. It's like, you have to learn how to lose. And
chasing records, life lessons.
Oh my. Speak of life lessons. So that's my newest thing. I think I'm going to do a TikTok on, my kids are now asking me because I started this, we were cooking dinner and there's tin foil, wrapped. I forget what was in it. And we were reheating it the next day. So I was about to put it in the microwave and I said, hey, life tip. That's what I said. That's why I called it. Hey kids, I got a life tip for you. Don't put, tin foil in a microwave because it'll spark, catch on fire and it'll kill your microwave. Right. So then the next day we were outside and I was lighting the barbecue, and the propane was going. I had the lid up, and of course propane was going, or natural gas, whatever. Put the lighter in, and it didn't go, and then finally it went, and it was like, right, it really went. And I was like, oh, kids, life tip: don't ever light the barbecue with the lid on, or when you haven't lit it, and propane, natural gases kept going. It was so funny. So now every day they're asking for a life tip.
Oh man,
my daughter shot my son with a Nerf gun in the face yesterday, and they're like, Dad, do you have a life tip? I'm like, yeah. Don't point a gun at someone else's face or your face, especially.
Oh, it's so good.
It was so funny. So
do you have a life tip? Like he's like crying, like, Dad, give me a life tip. Don't hit her back.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah. So anyways, it's fun times.
Yeah. So all I've learned from this podcast is we're like super old dudes,
Well, I mean, if you didn't realize that beforehand.
Dude, I'm bald. I realized that like 10 years ago. Like, fucking old dude. My wife says it all the time. She's like, "You're not old. Shut up." And I'm like,
"Hey, we're not quite at the vaccine rate to get our so we're not that old yet."
Yeah, you're right.
We're not 40.
We're so young and strong.
We're so young. That's why I keep throwing that into people. They're like, "Oh, I'm going to get my vaccine." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just under that age cap. I just can't quite get it."
I can't do it. Can't do it. Yeah.
So anyways.
But yeah, hopefully soon. So yeah, we're like, I just want to be able to play music, man. Like it's so weird. It's so weird.
I'd like to actually jam. I think that would be kind of fun. One time.
I think. So we have fun fact and now life tips. Yeah, we do have
exactly.
Fun fact and life tips. Yeah, holy shit, that's the name of the show. Wanda,
thank you. Yeah, that should be the new podcast.
I used to have beautiful locks. Tips. Yeah, but Jay, you still have hair, buddy. Man, the other day was so funny. So I was talking to my wife and I was like, man, I'm gonna try to grow my hair out. And I was like half kidding, but it was like, because I was like, let's see what happens, right?
Let's see what happens.
So we have a new mirror set up, and the new mirror set up, like it's in the living room, but you can see it from where we eat. And the light was right on my head, and I saw the mirror, and I was like, I had no hair all through here, and I had here. So I'd be like George Costanza if I grew hair, and it's like the most disgusting fact because no one thinks George Costanza, like that's not a good look. It's like the Hulk Hogan. What the fuck was he doing? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, just like he had the side that he wouldn't give up on, and he still hasn't. So it'll never happen. It'll never happen. Like I got to maintain. The problem is when you got no hair and you have a beard, it's like it's weird because there's like rules to maintain, but there's like no rules up here. This is like fucking let it go.
You can do whatever you want. I look at I haven't had a haircut in like almost like 6 months, I think. But that's part of the pandemic. I should go and get it. But I need to I mean I really want to shave it again. Just one time, like shave. I always did it. I shaved it and then grew it back out. But I always shaved it in the winter because I played ball hockey and as a goalie. I didn't want my hair in my face, right? And I didn't want to do the Kelly Rudy thing and put a bandana on. So
what a shitty problem to have.
I know. And then in the summer when we play ball together, I just let it flow. So when I'm running on the bases, it just flows behind.
Yeah, me. And you run like this in slow motion.
That's right. Just like Bo Bichette. And if anyone doesn't know Bo Bichette,
it's really annoying. It's really it's so opposite. Eh? Like our hair could not be more opposite.
It could not be more opposite.
Fucking wild. Yeah.
Well, buddy, should we wrap this thing up or what?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. What do you guys think? Should we go? It's time to go, right? You have the hairdo with a hole in the middle. Well, thanks. Wanda, thank you. I have the donut. I have the donut haircut. Is that what you're saying?
That's amazing.
The hairdo with the hole in the middle. I haven't seen that yet. There's a Chrome Dome reference. Oh, there it is. Chrome Dome. Yeah. All right. Let's get it all out of our system. Any more ball jokes? Get all out of the way now.
Oh God. That's amazing.
Fucking damn.
All right. Well, Friday.
Text me. We should actually talk about it coming. Yeah. So midnight Friday, which is April 23rd.
Thursday night. Midnight Thursday night.
Yeah. Thursday night. Yeah. Check it out. Check it out. Yep. It's kind of I'm kind of excited for it. You are not your hair.
I'm not sure.
You are not your hair. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. My hubby has the same do, which means he has no hair.
Yep.
This is not a do.
Can I just say, can you call it a hair do?
You can't call it a do. Like a do is something you can style.
It's like a philosophical question right there.
Yeah. If you have no hair, is it still due?
Yeah.
Mine too. Yeah, it's distinguished. You guys married bald guys. You did the right thing. No offense, Nate, but you know what they say about bald guys? You could just they can't lie to you because there's nothing hiding. There. There's nothing.
I've never heard that. I don't know how I could hide behind. I guess I could
fun
hide
fact.
behind my hair. Fun fact.
Fun fact. I made that up.
And life tip.
Um,
Grow your hair out. No.
Yeah.
Stay bald.
Stay bald and stay honest.
Oh god, stay honest. Hilarious.
I figure it's going to be this is how it's going to end for me, right? Like you're born to the world, you're bald, and you shit yourself, and I figure that's the way I'm gonna leave the world, bald, shitting myself, which I have a lot to look forward to.
There you go.
A
life tip.
Yeah. Mine too. If you must, leave it to a girl. Leave what to a girl? I will leave it to a girl.
Around the side, he has hair like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons.
All right, Wanda, get a few more out. Get it out now. You might as well get it out now. Like,
all right.
God. What have I been called today? I've been called
That's
a bunch
amazing.
of. That's nice.
I think I'm gonna stick with Chrome Dome. I think that's gonna be my next
Chrome
song.
Dome. Yeah, Chrome Dome. Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
good. I feel
like
good
it.
about it. Thanks.
Amazing.
Feel good.
All right, so Friday, and then keep listening out. We've got some other stuff coming down the pipeline. Like I said, May 24 album. We'll have a pre-save for that as well, so nobody misses the full album. It'll be kind of neat because people will be able to listen to that front to back.
Yeah.
It was kind of the intention of that album in the beginning. So
yeah, it's the intent. Life tip. It's the intention of the album was to hear as an album. So, and the track listings in the way that we thought it would go. So just give it a go. You have a chance. Nothing but love.
Nope, nothing but love.
Nothing but love.
All right.
Mr. Clean was bald, and you buy his products. So,
actually, he makes really good. If we're gonna go for a life tip, he makes really good magic erasers. That shit does wonders on everything.
If Mr. Clean had hair, would you still buy it? That's a true question. The answer is probably yes. The hair. Yeah.
I would. I mean, it depends. If his products were just as good, yeah, of course. Yeah.
How could they be?
How they couldn't?
How could they be? You have to have a clean scalp to clean those floors.
That's right.
But okay, guys, everybody, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. It was fun.
We'll do a live one again. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun, you guys. Thanks for getting interactive. It was great.
Yeah, it was nice.
Fun.
And
a lot of bald things. So thanks. I feel great about myself. I'm just gonna drink myself into a stupor after this and really consider my life. Yeah. Any closing things you got?
No, I think that's it. I think we're good. Listen on Friday, and we'll see everyone on the other side.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for interacting, and thanks for making me feel really